Mga kababayan, I returned from India, our good friend and now our strategic partner, with an even stronger sense of optimism. Optimism that our bilateral partnership will foster progress and prosperity for both countries, and also contribute to the peace and security in the broader Indo-Pacific region. The elevation of our bilateral ties signals our mutual recognition of the complementarity and alignment of our interests, not only in bilateral matters, but also in many regional and international issues of critical importance to both our countries. During my visit, I met with Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his top officials, wherein we discussed concrete ways to realize the full potential of bilateral and multilateral cooperation. Towards this end, our two governments signed several cooperation agreements. These were on judicial matters, space, science and technology, defense and security, culture, and tourism. I am pleased to be able to say that Prime Minister Modi and I had a real meeting of the minds. I also delivered a foreign policy address at an event hosted by the think tank Observer Research Foundation. I highlighted our converging areas of interest, particularly in trade, development, defense, and the global commons. I emphasized our shared aspirations and objectives for a free, open, and inclusive Indo-Pacific region. Important to these are the security and rule of law in the maritime commons, food security, supply chain resilience, and countering terrorism and other traditional and non-traditional threats. One key focus of my visit was on enhancing our trade and investment relations with India. As two of the region's and the world's high-growth economies, the Philippines and India have everything to gain from increasing our economic engagements. With members of our business delegation, I met with India's foremost business leaders and investors in New Delhi and Bengaluru. These include those that have already significant investments in the Philippines and also those considering entry into the Philippines. We showcased the strength of our economy, the talent of our people, and the opportunities that await those who choose to invest in the future of the Filipino nation. We secured a total of 18 business agreements comprising real investments of $446 million and generated interest for a potential of up to $5.8 billion. These span key sectors such as digital infrastructure, renewable energy, healthcare, manufacturing, and Pbbm. From these, real investments are expected to generate more than 4,000 direct jobs, including large-scale employment linked to infrastructure, manufacturing, and renewable energy projects. Some of these agreements include commitments to digital upskilling with a combined value of $11 million, and we also project to train about 26,120 Filipinos by 2026 in AI, digital technologies, and cybersecurity, ensuring that we have a competitive, future-ready workforce. Since June, we have adopted the policy of the 14-day visa-free entry for Indian tourists into the Philippines. In response, Prime Minister Modi announced that Filipinos can now apply for tourist e-visas to India free of charge. These positive developments will help improve two-way tourism and stronger linkages between our two countries and peoples. Prime Minister Modi and I discussed ways for partnerships in the development of the Philippines' digital infrastructure to strengthen our digital systems and capabilities. Another particularly exciting sector are the prospects of our space cooperation. And of course, it was our great pleasure to meet with the Filipino community in India. It is important to recognize their important contributions, not only to the economy, but in promoting a Philippine culture abroad and fostering people-to-people ties. Once again, I thank them for their warm welcome and for serving as a bridge between our two cultures. As strategic partners, the Philippines and India enter a new era of closer, multidimensional, and impactful engagement between our countries and our peoples. Maraming salamat po.